Good morning and welcome to our Sunday service. Nikita and I are joining this morning, and the theme is Be Still, which is really about a state of mind and a place within that is our goal, which is here and now. It's not a future goal. It's just where we always want to be aware of, so that we can always be coming from here. So we're going to have some fun with the topic, and we have some beautiful songs to go with it as well, and also perhaps Jessica first. How does that feel?
Yeah.
Jessica, would you like to come and sit in the Christmas corner?
Out of this corner.
Come from the musician's corner to Christmas corner. And Nikita was just sharing this morning that this. Do you want to share about it at all?
Well, the idea, a new inspiration came in, and the inspiration was the Christmas corner, right? And it's in and out, it's for the season. And actually I thought, well, this is the invitation to join for the Christmas corner. So if anyone has something they'd like to share from their heart, and it could be a poem, it could be a song, it could be just something very inspired, just something on their heart that they just must share and extend, right? Because it can be held back, just like a joy. We have Christmas corner for that, and the Christmas corner welcomes you, and it's almost like it's a little bonus, and it's spontaneous, and so you're all, if you have anything to share, if you have any inspiration, just know that Christmas corner is here for you.
We may have some spontaneous Google Hangouts and things, or little recordings and things that feature Christmas corner as a backdrop. Because the Christ is being birthed in every moment. It's like awareness of the Christ in consciousness every moment, and the expressions of that are happening here all the time. So we may capture some and share them. But Jessica, I just want to welcome you as a commissioned minister. And it just came through with such joy last week when we were at the lunch table, and just for you, just how the music's coming through, and you've just been here for years. You've been involved with the community, right, since we were in Cincinnati.
Yeah, since probably, 9 years.
9 years. Yeah. And here you're just such a beloved part of it all, and we just love you so dearly, and so grateful that you're here opening your heart and going through it.
Yeah.
Going through it.
Yeah.
And opening up to it.
So, I was just reading from the I Am Among the Ministers of God, and then I noticed right before it, the lesson is, I am, in my defenselessness, my safety lies. And then right after is I will step back and let Him lead the way, and it just really, those seem so apt because I've been feeling really sick lately, and with some stuff that had been coming up the past few days, and it just was really starting to, I could feel that choice, in the mind to decide to get sick, and just accepting, that just accepting the truth of who we are, and letting the illusion step back and letting the truth lead the way, and just allowing the mind to surrender into that, and not fighting something that's not real. And so just like saying, oh, okay, it's so my mind was focused on something that wasn't real, and wanted to, make it a big thing or a big problem, just step back from that, say, okay, that's not actually even there, so just focus the mind on something that actually is there, the truth, and then just rest in that. So that's where I'm at with it today, is just resting in what's real instead of letting go of what's not real. So, feeling miserable. So, but luckily, and it lifted right before the service. So luckily I don't feel miserable right now, so that's good. Yeah. But, so I feel, it's a great honor to be able to be, have the official symbol of being a minister. Wasn't something that I ever thought that I would have, because I haven't gone through the usual, the protocol of what you're supposed to do in order to be a minister. So I was really surprised when you first told me about it. And so in that moment there was a lot of authentic joy that came up around it. It was like, oh wow, that's such an honor. So I think, I just feel, really deeply honored to be able to, and I'm grateful for the symbol too, that it's an actual symbol to say, see, it's official. And so it's not just something that I'm entertaining, but it's an actual reality, it's like a symbol.
Yeah, like an acknowledgement of the journey that you're on.
Yeah, exactly.
Like an acknowledgement that it's like, it is, this is truly the path of awakening. We talked about it in that moment, and you're saying, because at times you're saying, when the doubts come up and you start to think, am I really on a journey? Am I really on the path? Is this really right? Am I doing it? I mean, having a symbol like that come in just to say, yes, absolutely, you're in it and you're on it and you're doing everything you can possibly do to just keep aligning with the Spirit and being willing to see that decision, which is everything.
And it was the perfect timing too for when I came in, because I had just visited my daughter, and it was so hard to leave, and coming back was like, to have that sort of set symbol was kind of like saying, okay, here's an actual thing that you can strengthen your resolve to be here. And so it felt really timely in that sense. So thank you.
Thank you, Jessica. This morning I read this. It was a line in the Course where Jesus is talking about being inspired, and he pulled together inspired and enlightenment in the same sentence. And he said, when you are totally inspired, you are enlightened. Isn't that beautiful? And so that's what we feel really inspired to talk about, because the enlightenment as a concept or a future goal or something is not it. It's about a present inspiration. Present inspiration, when you're so fully inspired in the inspiration of the Spirit, that is enlightenment, because there's really nothing else in the mind. There's nothing else going on. So.
Last night we were gathering here and we had the Christmas tree to decorate, and it's very joyous. And then Ricky came from work, and we were joining some more, and we were listening to Ricky's song that's called
I Need to Know.
I Need to Know I'm Loved. And all of a sudden I had this insight. I said, this song is a symbol of true beginning. This is where the real journey starts, at this point where it's like you learn and learn and learn and try to understand and undo. And then you just come down and try to grasp these spiritual concepts even join in it, and truly and look at the ego, and on and on and on and on, and it's a process. But then, in the end, it just comes down to this opening. I just need to know I'm loved. I just need to, I can't go on any further. I cannot make another step without knowing that I'm absolutely loved and I'm carried. And I can't possibly make that happen. And I can't possibly make it happen in the future. I really need to know in this moment, I need to know that I'm loved. And with that openness, this is where the true beginning starts. This is where Spirit literally picks you up and carries you till the final destination is reached. And with that claim, I need to know I'm loved. This is a claim of that I surrender my control. I don't know anymore. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's good, what's bad. I just want to be carried. And I just want to go home. I just want to go home. And there's not much else to comprehend and even to fill out. I just want to be home. And that's also a claim of I'm worthy. I'm absolutely worthy. And also talking about enlightenment, I said earlier today, this is what awakening is. This is what enlightenment is when you come to that state of being absolutely vulnerable and not knowing anything, like a baby, like a child. Even if you wanted to take another step by yourself, you wouldn't be able to because you can't. You feel so, I don't want to say it's not little, but you feel so soft. And the call of the heart is so deep that you're just claiming heaven to take you home, and this is where you're willing to just be taken. Yeah. Yeah. And I think this is like, yeah, that's almost like as soon as you reach this point, you are home there. The rest is just formality, but you just know that it's like means will be assigned, but this is home. It's just like this is, especially here, that's the home, that's the state of mind of home, that you know, and you know you're carried, and you're going to be shown daily in every moment that you are carried and you are home. And so it's just the trust from there grows so fast that you just, the journey, this is the speeding up. It feels like you just dropped everything and all of a sudden things just, you totally step back, and that's the speed up. Because you literally need to do nothing from there on. It's a very humble state. It's very humbling and joyous at the same time. And it's exciting. It's also very exciting because everything is new. You don't know anymore, and then you don't, like the old way of knowing something falls away, and now you just know, and you're willing to be shown, and Spirit has surprises for you in every moment, and everything is just so fresh and new and inspiring. You don't even claim that this is Earth anymore. You don't even know that. You literally don't know which dimension, which world you're in. Everything is just so open for interpretation in every moment, and you're just letting Spirit teach you in every moment. It's like, this is where you really can accept that line from the Course when it says, God talks to me all through the day. That's exactly how it is. It's like Spirit is taught from then on. It's all Spirit. There's no need to determine this is ego, this is Spirit. This is all Spirit, and it's talking to you all through the day, like through everyone else. And that's what I'm saying. That when I say it's a claim to be worthy, because it's possible that you can say, I want Spirit and nothing but Spirit. to talk to me. And you will have that, and that will be the experience. It will, like, it is possible. And then the longer you go, you realize that's actually the only thing that's possible and natural. Everything else is just trying to make something happen. Yeah, that's exciting. And that's what's happening here. That's what's happening here. That's every day. It's just, you wake up, you pray, and the prayer of the heart, I can tell with everyone what is the prayer of the heart, and you can just feel it in the house in the morning. It's all, you wake up and it's glowing, it's just, and I'm like at 7 a.m., right? It's glowing, there's that glowy stillness there, because everyone's praying, really putting their like the passion of their heart into that prayer, right? And it's just a lot of, not determination, but there's just there's a lot of joy behind that prayer. It's like one huge date with the spirit that's happening in the morning, right? And you can hear the, like, whatever, it might even take, like, behind all that, there's just one prayer, and it's like, okay, Spirit, I want to be with you all through the day today, right? I just, like, sometimes sometimes, I know sometimes I pray, and I start with, like, okay, Spirit, tell me what to do today. I'm ready, right? I'm ready, and nothing will come in. Quiet, quiet, quiet. And then I'll hear the prayer of the heart. I just want to be with you. I just want to be with you. I want to know that you're with me and I'm with you. And it's almost like, oh, can I, like, there's still that bit of a thought, is it even possible? Like, really all through the day? Maybe, maybe there's more important things will happen today. So I really have Spirit's attention on me all through the day. But then the heart, and then this is where you let go, because the heart, it almost feels like the heart is just, it takes over that prayer. It takes over, it even takes over those doubt thoughts. Is it possible? And you have no control, right? And yes, it will be Spirit all through the day. And the steps, they automatically arrange themselves. And that is the experience, and that is the prayer, and you can just really so hear it in every moment, in everyone here. It's just that that prayer can also be, it's very quiet. It is very quiet, and it's quiet until the moment when you truly want to hear. And then it just reveals itself, and it's just that, I just want to be with you, capital Y. I just want to be with you, and it's like, and it doesn't even, it almost like it stops there, like we're saying God is, and there's nothing else to say, right? It's like, what else is there to say? What else is there to want? Just want to be with you. And totally surrender to that prayer, and how gentle and how beautiful, and watching that prayer carry you through the day, moment by moment, watching like all the angels come in and carry you, right? Like, never should you even forget for an instant, an angel will come in and say, come here, and will remind you, not even by words, but just simply by that presence, by that heart. It's like, I'm with you, I'm with you, I'm with you. And it's, yeah, that's the experience. And how worthy are we? And it's like, and you look at everything, and it's like, how holy is the mind these days? It was a good, I was falling asleep last night, right? And again, like this gratitude came in, right? I was falling asleep, but I'm like, I really wanted to put out another message on Facebook. And it simply said, I was just, again, this whole picture just came to my mind, and how it's all spirit, and how it's just, well, how clear it is. Just, it's not distorted spirit. No, this is such a clear symbol of spirit. There's such clarity, and so I just really, I was like, oh, I wanted to put a post on Facebook that said, how holy is my mind, right? But then I was out, but that was my last thought before I went. Yeah.
Should we sing Be Still? Or you
It's
wanna make
either
it sound?
or dancing reminds me of you. Either one of those things.
I think Be Still first.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And then when we've been still, then we dance.
Okay. Gotta be still first.
Some lyrics who would like to sing. Sure. Some will need to share. Yeah. Ricky, you want to come up? Just be stand up.
Oh,
Do you have lyrics? This song is by The Fray, and it's just a beautiful prayer. It's all about what we've been talking about. Be still and know that I am with you. Be still and know that I'm with you. Be still and know that I am here. Be still and know that I'm with you. Be still and know. When darkness comes upon you and covers you with fear and shame, be still and know that I'm with you, and I will say your name. If terror falls upon your bed and sleep no longer comes, remember all the words I said. Be still and you forget the way to go and lose where you came from. If no one is standing beside you, be still and know I am. Be still and know that I'm with you. Be still and know I am. The prayer and being still, I mean, from there it's like the thinking mind has disappeared, and then what comes from there is the spirit. Should I sing this song? Was there anything else coming to you?
Not yet. I don't know. I feel that I'm just inspired to mention that it's Christmas season and it's here. And it feels here that it came here a long time ago already, because a lot of times we'll wake up and we'd be like, oh, it feels like Christmas. Feels like Christmas. And I've said it before, Christmas came early this year. Yeah, I guess that's just the invitation to be in this spirit of celebrating Christ being born. And it is in every moment, and it is every day. And yes, it doesn't have to be certain time of the year. But it's like, it feels that this is just a non-stop experience from here. Yeah, just wanted to share the joy of Christmas being here. And just allows there's some kind of allowance to just celebrate, to like forget what it's all about, forget the past and all the associations with Christmas, how it's supposed to be, what it's all about, like it's a family holiday, whatever. Like we face those thoughts and they're gone, and now we can just truly join in this celebration and not hold back and just celebrate the Christmas. And what a beautiful symbol. It's happening now, and we got this tree yesterday, and then last night we felt inspired to decorate it, and it has a star. It has a star on it, and when we put it on, we all laughed. We laughed because the star is like, that's a baby star. We were like, oh, look at that, it's a baby star. I was like, it looks like a baby, because it was all like, oh, like it's so good. And then it wasn't stable, it kept falling. And we're like, yeah, it needs, like, we were thinking, does that star need something? And someone said, it needs a lot of things. And I'm like, yes, it needs a lot of support. It's a star, but it's a baby star. It needs a lot of support, but it's very happy. A very happy, joyous star. And we are here, like, because we're like, Christ is born here every day. This is a place of where Christ is being born, where Christ is being nurtured. And it feels like you're taking care of a baby. And it's, and so it takes, yeah, it needs a lot of support. It needs a lot of support and care and love. And how it, like, what does it look like? What does it look like? It's just, and even, and yeah, what does it look like? Supporting Christ, supporting the baby Christ. And I think with me, like, first thing that comes to my mind is just more willingness and and more openness to think only with Christ, to think only with God, because that's what's most helpful. That's what nurtures that energy. That presence, that's it. It's being like. I promised I wasn't gonna cry. Like it's very precious. It's precious, and it's like it's a little spark that needs like constant nurturing, and that is really like what nurtures it. It really is like spirit knows how to nurture it. It's just that willingness to only be vigilant for that, and just willingness to let go of everything that's not in support of that. And to be like the extension of only that, and nothing else.
And that's why it's such a gift having you here. Nikita sparks. Because it is, it's like you're just so willing to take the risk in every moment of only being that. Willing to let everything else go, willing to just have everything else drop. Whether it be some kind of friendship or friendliness, or, it's like the willingness to just represent the Spirit and represent the Christ and be so true to that. Just to be true. Only to that. The rest has no interest.
The rest has no spark.
Yeah.
Spark wins. Spark always wins. The rest has really been there and done that. It's boring. It's just, I can't even, I don't even remember. Like, at this point I think the experience that it has been only that, to the point where I don't even remember, like, it's ever been different. But we watched that movie, Stage Beauty, the other day. And yeah, that thought came in, just trying to maintain a self-concept. Living as a self-concept, it's not a sin. There's absolutely no judgment, but it's just so boring. It's so boring. That's all. It's being Christ and joining in the Christ, and not even knowing how to do that, actually. Not even knowing when, it's just, there's lots of moments throughout the day where I would feel like playing stupid, because I don't even know what to say. It's just, the old ways of joining are gone, and you just don't know. Sometimes you just don't know what to say or how to join, and there's all this joy and how to even express it. The word, it's always like, I don't know what to do with that, but it's just that willingness to stay with it and to really, like, if not, don't know, but is it even joyous in the moment? Beyond feeling stupid and silly, is it joyous? And the answer is like, it's joyous. It's joyous, and so I like it. Then it's all good, and then it'll find its way to express, and just stay open to that joy. And then it finds the way to express itself. You don't need to tell the spark how to express itself. You really don't. it knows where, who to go to and how much to give. But with the intention actually to give it all away, and keep nothing, absolutely nothing to yourself, seemingly. And so, yeah, and the excitement of it, like we've been joining here in the movie sessions, and we'll join today, and we would join and we would start by saying, okay, so this collaboration vibe, joining in the divine collaboration, what does it mean even? We have this movie, why don't we try to explore this using this movie? Because we don't know, but that's the join, and from there, joining, it's like, joining is happening, the true joining is happening, that's all that matters, and everything is literally just a backdrop. So many times we would join, and it would be seemingly, oh, we have a meeting around something. And we'll get together, and all of a sudden it takes a whole different turn, and it's like, oh, it was just all for that, We just wanted to be together, we just wanted to join, that's all. And it's just all of it, and the excitement. And so when you hear that, like, oh, meeting is happening, there's no, what kind of meeting? Everybody's here. It's like ready, always ready, oh, we're ready for what's about to happen. Words mean nothing. You could be like, meeting about logistics, everybody's here, yes, let's do it. It's like logistics, sure. Let's just call it logistics.
Because there's only one thing going on.
Yeah.
There's only ever one thing going on. And it's that prayer being answered. I want to know I'm with you. I want to know you love me. And so everything we do is for that prayer to be answered. And so we call it logistics, we call it media, we call it service.
Media.
But what is it really? What is the content of it? It's the same.
Yeah.
And for nurturing the spark, just nurturing the spirits, be going and all the sparks, so that they can glow as embers. Together it's a fire, and then off we go again. It's beautiful. Yeah, and the only thing that would block some ability to realize that that's what's going on is just concepts in the mind. Oh, logistics. I think I know what that means. It's like if you think you know what it means, then it's just like the past. It's past thoughts, and it's the I know mind that's pulling something and putting it over this precious holy instant of sparkles and just obscuring the sparkles. So it's just allowing whatever could cover over the awareness of this holy instant is what's just to be seen and forgiven. And that's really what we come together to do. We're either all in the sparkles and it just feels like pure joy, or there's some awareness of oh, something's being covered over in the mind somewhere, and then it's just raised up to be released. And we were talking about the Course in that way as well, being used. The Course was for learning the awareness of how the ego plays, the ego dynamics, etc. But it has to be for unlearning. The purpose of the Course isn't for learning and then holding on to anything. Otherwise that becomes just another concept to cover over the awareness of the holy instant with. So it has to be that it's constantly about freedom and lifting it up. So there's a point where the Spirit will say, okay, no more Course in Miracles. It's not to be used in that way anymore. It's time to lift that up. Come with holy empty hands in this moment. Use no past learning, no past concepts, no past thoughts about what you think awakening is, or enlightenment, or even forgiveness. Let go of what even you think forgiveness is, and let it be shown. Let it be shown brand new every moment.
And let it be shown if it's even needed anymore. Forgiveness.
Yeah, because what you thought forgiveness was, that's not it now.
Right.
We've been joining around that quite a lot. There's, some idea of even managing the mind. Oh, I have to forgive, so I'll go inward and I'll take the time and I'll go to. But sometimes the Spirit will say, come with me, I'll show you. I'll show you a different way. And it's through joining. And then before you know it, whatever was needing to be forgiven, you've forgotten about. You're back in the joy. It just got lifted up for you. And we don't know the form of that sometimes, even the form of what that will take. It's just the willingness to say, I want to be with you. I'm willing to let go of whatever it is that's in my mind. Show me how. Show me the way. Decide for God for me. So that's how we continue to be as little children. Don't pretend to know. Just keep being shown.
Yeah. And the joy of being wrong. It's like, oh, thank God, I was wrong. Oh, I don't need to go into that tendency to try to forgive on your own. Go within, and Spirit is like, whoa, that's no. Like He shows that it's all forgiven. It's all good. The way's clear. You can just go home. You can just be in the joy right now. He's like, oh, thank God. I still thought I thought there was something that needed to be done. It's like, no, let's go now. And the joy, it's like, oh, I can just go now. Being that joy, I don't have to work for it, because that, even forgiveness, ego will hijack and make it like as if you have to work for joy. You gotta forgive first, and then you're gonna have that joy that we're talking about, But no. It's all about, okay, we looked at it for a long time. We looked at it, I've shown you contrast. Now, are you ready? And it's every moment, are you ready? Ready for the joy? Ready to be shown? And here it's a constant yes. So yes.
It's like a proposal every moment.
Yeah.
You're going to say yes to me. You're standing here.
Yeah, it's like you're getting married all the time.
I do. What do you? I do.
Are we gonna get married all of us together at some point?
Thanksgiving.
And then we realized, oh wait, we're married already.
Yeah, it's a unifying decision. There's one yes that the mind is saying yes to, and that's it. We're joined as soon as we remember that yes, because that's what does join us. That's it. It's one shared purpose, it's one decision. And then you're automatically joined. You don't even have to worry about how to join.
Yeah.
So just remember that prayer. That's it. And then you get to see what's in the way, what makes you think you're not joined. Oh, and I want to join over the top of it, but what is there underneath that just needs to be seen so it can be lifted up, so you can realize you're joined. Because the joining is always there. It's just sometimes obscured.
I'm going to ever ask you if it's, you believe in the institution of marriage or same-sex marriage, just say, I believe in the spirit of marriage.
Oh.
Spirit of marriage.
Spirit.
Believe in the spirit of marriage. That's beautiful.
Not very political, but it's true. Are you avoiding the issue? No, I'm not. Bring in a note.
Yeah, because I am that. Like the only thing that we can really believe in is what is what we are. You can't believe in something that's not truth, and the only thing that's truth is who I am. It is spirit. So I am marriage, you know. So what must that mean? It has to come back to the spirit of marriage. It's like I am purpose, not some forgiveness function that I need to do in the future to know who I am. No, I am it. I am the yes. It's not some future decision to get some future joy goal. It's now. It has to be that. The spirit of the yes, the spirit of marriage, the spirit of the decision, spark. It's present. It feels like that's the bell that we're just constantly ringing. It's here, it's now, it's present, it's the gift. I am the gift. It's Christmas, I'm the gift under the tree, I'm the baby star. It's just the spirit of it. It's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Yeah, and people say, why do anything? If there's really no world to save or nothing to fix, why do anything? Exactly. I am the purpose, I am the path, I am the way, the truth, the life. The questions about doing or not doing don't enter into that realm of beingness, of just being it. So there's not a sense of trying to come up with motives anymore. You have to try to be motivated. Try. That's trying, you have to do with beingness.
No, it's just an indication that there's something in the mind to be lifted up, so you can come back to the beingness and be done through. Back into that joy of the being, grace. Oh. So grateful.
I want to say hi to Canada.
Hi, Canada.
Canada is joining us today, and I just want to say we feel you so much all the time here, and we love you, and we're with you, and you're with us. You're always with us. I'm just very happy that you're here, because I also live in Canada. And so Canada is here. It's just all one.
And for everyone else who watches, thank you too.
Thank you too. You're also with us.
Final song. Okay. The song came through in Canada.
Oh.
I was taking a walk at the devotional centre in Canada, near Calgary, and it was just one of those walks where it's just God so present in my mind that everything reminded me of God. Let's stand up. Walking along on this sun-swept path, butterflies dancing in view, your warmth in my heart and your peace in my mind. Dancing reminds me of you. The dancing reminds me of you. flowing along. One direction is all that it knows. My heart and your peace in my mind. Flowing reminds me of you. Yes, the flowing reminds me of you. Here I am in your presence, where the mountains reach for the sky. Here I am in your presence. Here I am with you in my mind. The wind in the trees, a gentle breeze, leaves moved by a presence unseen. Your warmth in my heart and your peace in my mind. Being moved reminds me of you. Being moved reminds me of you. Walking home on the sun-swept path, butterflies dancing in view. Your warmth in my heart and your peace in my mind. I am at home in you. I am at home in you. Here I am in your presence, where the mountains reach for the sky. Here I am in your presence. Here I am with you in my mind. Here I am with you in my mind. And a closing prayer. May you feel the spark in your heart. May you know the joy that you are. May you feel the spirit of Christmas in every moment.